I was like, what's happening? Where am I at? I took my medicine real late, so I'm feeling a little wonky here, boys.
I mean, this is a late start too.
Yeah, it
That's
is
ready for a
super
loop.
late. All right,
I mean, we
everybody.
are night owls, dude. Come on.
Hey, guys, welcome back to. That was so funny because he introduced it like it was a normal ass YouTube video. He goes, "Hey guys, we're gonna blow shit up."
Welcome back to another one. Hit the like button. Hit that
Smash
bell.
that like button. Ring that bell for notifications when we go live when we're murdering Gotham City.
You know what we did last week? Up in the title card.
Go rewatch last week's video to find out what caliber bullets we're using. All right,
Shit, they were still in the comments asking about it.
yeah, they were. Those comments are wild as hell.
Yeah, I was like, okay, let me look at all this. Let me make sure I'm not
Dude,
missing anything.
I was motherfucking scanning. I was
Dude, that
looking
must
in
have been
every
like-
corner. It was
Yeah.
That
ridiculous.
must have been like 7chan or something.
Yeah,
I don't know
right.
What that was?
It was fucking Riddler Chan is what it was.
Oh.
Well, you could probably tell we're reviewing the Batman, so we're just gonna get into it. No fucking. You're right. 2022's The Batman. The seventh in the line of the modern Batman movies, which comes after the pre-modern 1966 Batman movie.
Some are calling this the Batman reboot, even though there's been multiple reboots.
But
the Batman the
Why would-
Batman reboot?
yeah, why would you call it? See, so Alex in the car called it a reboot also. But
Mhm.
is it really like a reboot though? It's not. It's not like they're doing the
I guess
same story over again.
But
You know?
technically, because they've done the regular Batman, and since the next series, like after, so the other one has like the age with it, right? The year, and then the other one has Batman, those series, and then it's the Dark Knight series, which isn't Batman. So this is the next actual Batman.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even call it like a reboot though.
Yeah.
I don't know. 'cause
I
that-
wouldn't call it a reboot either.
especially because this is like it's not treading too much old ground, right? We've never seen other than the 66 Batman, which had the Penguin and a Catwoman in it. Like we've never seen characters like this. This story's never been told.
But it's
Like-
kind of using the same villains from those movies, and then it doesn't seem like they're going to carry over more villains, even though it's like Batman, so obviously going to use the same villains.
Right.
But
I don't know. It's just a weird with superhero movies like these. I feel like it's really weird to call it a reboot because I don't know. We're not going to see the same stories
guess
over and over again.
Did Justice League Batman? He didn't get his own movies,
Yeah,
right?
he
He was
didn't have a
just part
solo
of
film.
No, he didn't.
well,
was
he
like
the Batman
against
vs
Superman.
Superman,
But that's not a
And
solo
then-
film.
And then
He
it's not.
never
and then
got
what
a
was the
solo
next one
film.
after that?
Justice League.
And then he was just in the Justice League, right?
Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them.
Like I can see if like because the first one's just called Batman, right? The Keaton one, the first
Batman
Keaton one,
89 is just called Batman, yeah.
Yeah, see, like if it was called the Batman, then I would more like okay,
Call it
'cause
a
they have the same
reboot.
title.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
maybe 'cause-
It's weird to say because when I think reboot, I'm like, oh, they're gonna like kind of do the same story,
Yeah,
that they
origin
did-
story again.
right? And this one is not, which thank
You're
fucking
gonna,
God.
You're gonna see him come out of the theater, and his parents are gonna get
Dude,
blabbed.
That's so rad that we didn't have to sit through that. Like, thank fucking God I didn't have to watch fucking Tom and Marty.
Have Uncle Ben die.
yeah.
Not Uncle Ben.
All right, let's blow through this boring shit really quick. Batman ventures into Gotham City's underworld when a sadistic killer leaves behind a trail of cryptic clues. As the evidence begins to lead closer to home and the scale of the perpetrator's plans become clear, he must forge new relationships, unmask the culprit, and bring justice to the abuse of power and corruption that has long plagued the metropolis. I don't like that.
That's way too long of a synopsis, dude. They should have cut that.
Yeah, Batman does cool shit, beats up people.
Batman never sleeps.
And the man never sleeps. Currently, as of March 6, 2022, with 364 reviews, it's got an 85% from critics and a 90% from the audience score with 10,000 plus verified ratings and a critic consensus of a grim, gritty, and gripping super noir. The Batman ranks among the Dark Knight's bleakest and most thrilling, ambitious live-action outings. That's a good synopsis.
Yeah,
Um,
dude. Who wrote that?
So, box office as of March 6th, it's got 250 million worldwide. It's split pretty evenly between domestic and international. So
I
directed
mean, my
by
theaters were pretty like sold out.
Ours was literally sold out, and it was the worst fucking movie going experience. It was terrible.
Like I literally had times where I was like, "Oh, let me look at 5 o'clock." It said there are no seats available. Like that's how dead ass sold out it was.
Yeah. How full was your theater, Eric?
It was relatively full. I don't think it was sold out just because it was 11 p.m. But
You see people on your phones and shit?
nah,
We
not
had-
at all.
We had people on their phones and shit talking.
What day you go?
Who, me or Eric?
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
went
it was you and
today.
Eric, yeah. Oh, see, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's okay, but like I feel like the longer you go, like the better shitty chances you get.
I mean, yeah,
The better
but
shit.
they were full no matter what, though, and we couldn't
No,
go.
yeah.
Before today, which
Because
sucked.
I could only go Saturday, but like I went like at like I got off work early and went at like 3:50.
Yeah, you guys are lucky. No kids, rub it. All right, y'all don't have to take care of your kids. Rub it in.
Yeah, you should have took them with, dude. They love the Batman. They love the Vengeance.
There was a girl who was sitting in front of us who was like 7 years old, but like a 7-year-old could watch this movie. We were just nervous because we didn't know what was going to be in it, so we were like,
Yeah.
we should probably not take the kids. That's wild.
Yeah, it's good to not do that.
Yeah, but like I would have definitely taken Mikey to see this. This is a Mikey ass movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's PG-13. Like,
Yeah,
as
but
long as
in its PG-13, it talked about sexual content, which is why I was like,
yeah,
do they fuck? So I didn't want to take the kids to fuck, you know?
yeah.
that'd have
Man,
been-
close their eyes. Say, oh, they're playing a game.
Don't watch
They're
the
wrestling.
fuck! All right, directed by Matt Reeves, written by Matt Reeves and Peter Craig, based on characters from Detective Comics. Produced by Dylan Clark and Matt Reeves. Cinematography by Greg Fraser. Edited by William Hoy and Tyler Nelson. Music by Michael Giacchino? Giacchino?
Giacchino.
What has this dude done the music for? A lot.
No, I enjoyed it though.
Yeah, the music was dope. Production companies DC.
Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up, Jurassic World, Marvel Cinematic Universe, Star Trek reboot, to all the big shit.
That's where the Marvel Cinematic Universe where I recognize him from.
Yeah.
Production companies were DC Films, 6th in Idaho, Dylan Clark Productions, distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures, with a release date of February 23rd, 2022, and a runtime of 163 minutes. The budget was anywhere from 185 million to 200 million, and like I said, it's brought in about $250 million in its opening weekend, which is
Profitable.
wild.
Nah, dude, you know this dude for Coco, man. He did Coco.
Did you do Coco?
Yeah.
That's what I said. He does all the big shit. Like
Yeah.
he does all the
He does
Disney, Pixar,
all the
Star Wars,
pixels.
Star Trek,
He
Jurassic Park.
He's a good get, apparently. We got to put him down as our music guy, our
This year's
composer.
Oscars, that's our vote.
No, I'm
Okay,
talking about
no,
when
I
we
didn't-
make a movie. It's either him or
Oh.
Hans Zimmer. It's one of the two.
Why not both?
We could do both. I don't know if Hans would want to fucking give up the spotlight.
He
you
will
know?
get no shared credit on nothing.
Nah, he's like, fuck all that. Yeah, I think. All right, we hit everything.
I think this is my first Matt Reeves film.
No way,
You're
bro.
lying.
You're
I never saw
wild.
Cloverfield. I only saw Cloverfield or 10 Cloverfield Lane, but he was only a producer for that.
Yeah, he
That
did
was
not
a
direct
banger.
that. Both of
You
them
never
are
seen the Planet of the
bangers.
Apes?
I never seen the Dawn of the
You-
Planet of
yeah,
the
you
Apes.
didn't see
or
the
the
two-
War of the Planet of the Apes.
Those are the two great ones, though. The
Yeah.
regular
Are they?
Planet of the Apes is fine, but those second two movies are fantastic. They're
Oh, to me,
dope.
Wait,
War
I
was like
might've-
disappointing, but like Dawn, I thought was badass.
Yeah, I think everybody universally loves the second one more. Like the second one is the peak out of all three of them. But
Yeah.
the new Planet of the Apes series is really highly regarded.
I
Yeah.
only saw Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's the one with
And
the
then
old Kid Diddler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Frank
and then I
Miller.
stopped watching it.
allegedly.
So I didn't watch Dawn of the Planet of the Apes or War of the Planet of the Apes.
Those are good.
Yeah,
Good movies.
he does a good job expanding the world and like pushing it forward.
Yeah. Damn, he wrote Under Siege too, huh? The Steven Seagal classic.
That's where you got he's like, all the action shit from. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, I know action now.
Wow, I shot with the Steven Seagal.
He's a badass.
All right. Do we want to get into ranking where we think this sits in the pantheon of all of the Batman films?
The Batmans.
Or do we want to talk about it a little bit more?
Like as a
Yes.
series or like,
What? This isn't a series, bro. It's one movie.
but it's not going to be. It's going to be a series.
But it's not yet, though.
Yeah, it's not yet, man. We can't
At
speculate.
any minute, this shit could get hung up in
At
development
any minute,
hell.
yeah, DC
That's
could be
true.
like, you know what? Fuck this movie.
And that Batman
No, dude,
shit,
DC only
trash.
cares about money. This made money. Those movies are coming. They're still trying to
Maybe.
do Joker 2, which doesn't need a sequel.
Oh, that's
I
gonna be
saw
trash.
an article that talked about like a character that showed up in this movie, and Matt Reeves like confirmed he's like said something, and then like people in the comments were like, "Oh, just wait till Warner Brothers or
Has
or not
something to
Warner
say
Brothers.
about it, yeah.
something to say about it. Just wait."
That's the way Shazam was. They were like, oh, no, it's like they're not really in the same universe. It's kind of its own thing. It did well. And they're like, well, actually, Shazam is part of the DCU.
Well, no, but they couldn't have changed that anyways with the end credit scene for Shazam.
Yeah, but they filmed that later.
Bro,
Like, it
it was
wasn't-
in theaters though. That end credit
Yeah,
scene.
but it was so before the movie came out, and then once it started screening well, then they were like, okay, let's start having
So what?
them
It had
together.
a second day patch where they patched in
First day
Superman. Oh,
No, but that's
okay.
why Henry Cavill wasn't in there, though.
I thought
because-
Henry
Literally
Cavill wasn't
patched.
in it because they didn't want to fucking pay his ass.
I mean, I'm sure that was part of it, but like even because
My man would have cost a lot of fucking money. He was already Geralt at that point, wasn't he?
Yeah, dude, he already grew out his hair. He didn't want to
Yeah.
have the CGI. All
I
Oh
mean,
my
they were
God.
gonna do the mustache thing again.
Yeah. But yeah, we can, I guess, assume that this is gonna be a series. Or well, I mean, yeah, because there might not be more movies. There is a Penguin TV show though in development.
There's like another show too.
From
I don't know
who?
if it's Catwoman, but someone else is also getting. Or no, it's Detective Gordon.
From
There's another-
this movie?
Yeah, it's like a prequel series.
I haven't heard about the Gordon one.
Yeah, that's why they cast that actor.
I mean, that dude's fucking fantastic in the role.
Yeah,
Dude,
I like
he's
that.
bad. I like him in anything he's in. Like I like him in Hunger Games. I like him in Westworld.
Do I like him better than old character actor boy? What the hell's his name?
I'm
Fucking-
blanking on his name too.
I legit forgot his name.
He was in the Fifth Element.
He wasn't.
He's
Yeah,
in
he
a
was the.
lot.
He's the bad guy
Not
from the Fifth
Gary.
Element. Gary
Not
Oldman.
Gary
Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is
Gary
it?
Oldman.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not Gary. Yes, it is.
Um,
Jeffrey Wright though
Is
is
this
the
guy,
new
yeah.
one. Yeah.
I like him a lot as Jim
What
Gordon.
else has he been in?
He was the voice from
Westworld
What
is probably
If.
what you're thinking.
No, this loser's never seen Westworld, dude. Come on.
Nah,
I
I,
feel like,
never saw
no,
it.
I thought you were the one that told me about that.
No,
Maybe it was Bird.
I was disappointed after the ending of Game of Thrones. I was like, I'm not watching any more fucking HBO shit. I'm done. I'm out.
I'm not seeing anything.
He's in the James Bond films.
He is. I'm not seeing anything about him getting a TV show.
Oh wait, yeah, that's alright. I know him from
Where did I see?
Are you
James
thinking?
Bond.
Are you thinking Gotham, dude? There's
No,
a Jim Gordon
like-
in Gotham.
'Cause
No,
I was
he's
watching. I want to
yeah,
say it
he's
was
in
on
James
Rockstar.
Bond.
They were talking about
Yeah.
it.
You were watching a what? And they were talking about it.
The YouTube channel Rockstar when they were talking about like the spin-off stuff. So it was a
oh,
YouTube
and he was in the
channel
French
that said it.
Dispatch as well. That's where I also seen
Man,
him.
I didn't see that.
The Batman spinoff Gotham PD, which will premiere sometime in 2022. Wow, I really had to I had to throw a lot of broken English for me to find this. This is back in April of 2021, though.
Yeah, but now that this movie's good and people like it, they're pushing that shit.
don't know why
Apparently
I
not.
didn't-
If I had to type hella broken English in the first articles from April of last year, they're not really pushing it.
But like it's a thing that it's in development. Whether it happens or not is another thing. Because like DC like tries to make 10 shows a year and does 2.
Yeah, but I feel like for the 10 that they're actually doing, they usually promote it more than this. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess we'll see when we get deeper into the year. But I
mean,
haven't
you saw
heard
the
anything about
opening,
this.
dude. They were like DC 2022.
Those were all the movies, though.
boom, boom, boom.
I mean, they're still trying to be Marvel, which they like. Just like they should be individual.
I don't
like-
think they're trying to be Marvel, though. I think based on the movies that are coming out this year, I don't think they're trying to be Marvel at all.
I mean, Marvel has never
Everything-
showed a trailer of the movie you're gonna watch.
Yeah.
while you're watching the movie.
Yeah.
I think all the movies are pretty separate. Black Adam, I don't think is going to have anybody other than Shazam in it, and that'll be at the very end. The Flash is going to have old Batman from '89, and it's
Mhm.
going to have maybe the Ben Affleck Batman. And then
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that because Ben Affleck has like been tied to that, but then those Flash movies all the time get there's I don't know what's going on with
well,
that.
they've been making this Flash movie since 2018.
Yeah, there's been so
And
many
that's,
different writers, directors, and reshoots, and
Right.
That's not the TV series Flash, is it? Or
No,
no?
that's the Ezra Miller Flash. The TV series
Oh.
Flash is still going. I don't know where it's at ratings wise, but I mean they're still making it. They're doing at least
Yeah.
another season.
I mean that stuff's really falling off.
I mean it wasn't great to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean I liked it at first, and then like,
Yeah, but liking it and it being great are totally
you
different
wild for
things.
watching that shit.
but it was
James.
good. It's not that it's great, but it was good television.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. I watched the first like 5 seasons of Flash and Arrow. But
I mean, Arrow I thought actually was great the first like 3 seasons.
yeah, it was just a little repetitive and the budget was
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, I mean it was on a CW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Aquaman I think is going to be super siloed. And then Shazam Fury of the Gods probably just going to have Black Adam in it along with of course Shazam. So like I think they've really decided, yeah, we're not Marvel, we're just going to do solo pieces for the most part.
Yeah,
then,
all those have at least one other person in them. It's not like this is probably like
yeah, but the Batman that's going to both Batman that are in the Flash aren't the current Batman.
But see,
And-
this is not in the DCEU though. Like that other stuff is all DCEU.
Oh, wait,
sure.
this is in the DCEU?
No, like
it's
neither is
separate.
the Joker. Like these are the standalone
Oh.
things, and I think that's why these are good. Everything else is like still kind of tied together.
I mean, but like the Suicide Squad's in the DCU, and that movie was great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The Suicide Squad.
Yeah, the first
I
one
said
we
the
know is ass.
Suicide
I know
Squad.
he's
No,
not
I
talking
know.
about that
They're,
one.
they're gonna add D to everything now.
I mean, that's how you differentiate it.
And that was a reboot. That was like a soft
the
reboot.
Shazam.
Yeah, it was soft reboot because they carried over some plot lines from the first one. But like, no, I don't think them being separate is what's the. Hey, girl, can you mute your mic? I'm getting picked up on your mic. I don't think them being separate is what's making it good. I think the fact that Zack Snyder isn't there trying to be Kevin Feige is what's making those movies good. Like, they're letting good directors take the movies and make good movies. That's what's making them good.
You're talking about for this one and the Joker?
Yeah.
No, this one, the Joker was trash. I don't give a fuck. The movie wasn't great. It was boring, and it wasn't good. It just wasn't good.
Well, that's wrong, but
I
like,
can't remember
It's not
what it-
wrong. It's totally not.
If I don't
it's
remember
a
the
good
movie, it was
There's
bad.
nothing not good about it.
It's
You
really-
don't like it, but it's still a good movie.
Yeah,
Did we review
I'm
the
saying
Joker?
it's not a good movie. Yeah, we did. I think so.
Yeah, we did.
What'd I give it, man? Did I give it a 5?
I deserved
No.
a 5.
I think we all gave it like high. It's at least 7s.
Yeah, probably, but that's because we had just seen it.
Yeah.
But like, no, I don't think. I think they can make good DCEU movies. It's just that the people who they had spearheading the projects weren't good. They weren't
Well,
people
no,
who could think about
I
stuff
don't even
like
think
that.
it's the people. It's the studio interference. Like you're
Yeah,
getting a
those
lot
are
of
the
studio
people.
interference.
Yeah, those are the people spearheading it. Really,
Yeah, but
Scott
like
Snyder Zack Snyder was more of a figurehead than anything else.
yeah, but he actually did those movies. And like the issue with the Justice League movie was like there was the death, and then they had like spliced 2 movies together because he had left, and then they tried to put Whedon in.
Yeah, I know.
And like that was a whole mess. But like we don't know what it would have been like. I mean, we've seen the Schneider.
No, we
cut,
do.
like,
Yeah,
it's
we
better.
do know what it would have
Yeah,
been
it's
like.
better.
We literally saw it. But like,
So like
but that doesn't like have anything to do with the fact that David Ayer made a shitty Suicide Squad movie.
But there's also rumors that his actual cut, that because like same thing with him, studio interference, and they said his actual cut is better.
Right. But like, okay, but even then, that has nothing to do with like whether or not these other movies that are loosely connected are going to be good or bad. Because clearly they're seeing that not fucking with the movies are making better movies, right?
Yeah.
And it's not hard to make the movies loosely fucking connected. It's really not. And we see that they're already doing that, making them just loosely connected because Shazam did that. They was at the very end of the movie, oh fuck, Superman's in this world, or
Hey,
even
patch that shit.
yeah, or even the little nerdy kid collecting batarangs, having like a bullet or whatever the fuck it was that was like.
Yeah, now that they're doing more of a natural progression, they're way better. But like at first, it was like they did Justice League too soon. That was the issue with that.
Yeah,
you don't care about the characters.
But that just goes back to what I'm saying is like I don't think any of these other movies are gonna be like the previous movies in the universe, like at all. I think they're gonna be way looser, right? They're gonna be more story focused as opposed to trying to world build.
I just think there's a big chance that Shazam and Black Adam suck, and those are
why
like
if the
ones...
same creative. I thought the guy who did the first Shazam is doing the second one.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like, well, I actually don't know if it's the same person. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, I think that movie was good for what it was, but like, there was enough I didn't like about it for them to do a second one. Where like, I don't care about it like another Shazam movie. Like, where are they going with that?
Yeah, but like, did you give a shit about Shazam before that movie either?
As a character, like, or
yeah.
did I think like kinda. I mean,
bullshit.
I wasn't like,
you said kinda is exactly what it's about.
Of all the DC characters, we need Shazam.
Yeah, so no is the answer. No, I didn't give a shit about that character. Yeah. So like the fact that it even had you relatively interested to even bother watching it says a lot, because they had good people tied to it, right? And you thought that the story was going to be good enough. So
but
like,
once it was over, I was not like, oh, we need Shazam too.
I mean, how often do you say that about any movie though?
Marvel all the time.
Yeah, but you think fucking some of the most mediocre Marvel movies are the best. So, like
what?
Ant-Man is mediocre. It is middle of the fucking road.
I don't think it's the best. I say I like it because Paul Rudd's funny in it.
Yeah, but you rate it higher, though, than it really deserves to be.
I mean, we don't have lists, so...
No, but we've talked about it before.
I mean, I'm honestly getting sick of Marvel movies. Like, I saw the trailer for the
Doctor
Madness.
Strange. Yeah.
And I was like, dude... Give me more Spooderman, dude. Come on.
They're too samey. That all the Marvel universe is the same shit over and over again, which is the problem.
It sells, but like...
I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
But like, that's what makes, I think, these movies more appealing, is that they don't feel like a Marvel movie. Like, this movie felt nothing like a fucking Marvel movie. And it was super enjoyable to see something that was not like that. Because, like... It was leather shit in the early 2000s, and then it went from leather shit to Marvel movies, and now hopefully newer movies aren't going to be like those two things. This was pretty leathery, but I feel like Batman is a leather daddy anyways, so he's always going to wear it.
I mean, so dark, I mean, shit. What are you going to do? It has to look like leather.
Yeah. Was Catwoman's suit leather?
Her suit was leather, her mask.
No, I know her mask was a fucking balaclava that she cut into a little bit and put little fucking stoppers up top.
I hated that, but no, she was wearing all leathers.
But you hated it? I thought it was fine.
That shit.
Yeah.
No, it was stupid.
She's poor.
It was so subtle. It was so subtle though. Like, he couldn't tell the ears were there until like he looked straight on.
But like, it's gonna be shitty. Like, she ain't got no fucking money. Attack ears.
I mean, we had a nice motorcycle, and he had like a motorcycle, and like she was wearing like a nice motorcycle.
There ain't no fucking way a motorcycle suit looks like that. No fucking way.
Dude, they're all leather, fucking straight up leather.
No, they're not leather jumpsuits.
Not leather. The stylish ones, sure.
You might wear leather pants
and, she's stylish.
And a leather jacket, but they're definitely not jumpsuits. I don't think I've ever seen anybody wearing a jumpsuit on a motorcycle. That'd be rad.
Is that what she's wearing?
Yeah, we see her put it on.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally there's an unbroken shot where we see her half naked.
Dude zooms in, dude. He's like, hold up.
Someone get Lucius Fox on the phone. I need these bitches in X-ray.
It has like a random belt on it. I'm like looking at it.
And he was like...
Yeah, dude's doing a lot of creeping.
And he's a fucking weirdo.
That was the Riddler. Come on, dude.
No.
I was like...
Oh, no. Wait. Batman was breathing pretty heavy when he was watching her change.
He? Yeah, when he was looking at through the window when she was doing the suit thing that you guys were just talking about.
Yeah, he was breathing. I mean, the Riddler was breathing heavy too, but he was breathing hard when he was watching her change.
But like the Riddler had like a mask on. He didn't even have his mask on at the time when he was looking at her. He had open face.
No. He had a mask right here. But
he did have like that.
He didn't have
that
the
cloth
cowl
mask.
on. Yeah, he just had a cloth mask. I'm assuming so.
He was
Nobody
breathing way too hard for as good a shape he's in, though, to be breathing like that.
Dude, he was fucking getting
He's
hot and
getting
bothered.
beat every night, dude. Come on.
He's like, the only person I've talked to is fucking Alfred and that old bitch who lives with us.
Old Alfie.
I mean, he has to have probably one of the strongest suits I've ever seen in one of these movies.
I don't. So
Oh, yeah.
there's a couple things that when I was watching this, I was like, this is my favorite Batman. And then other things I was like, this is the worst Batman. This sucks. And his armor, worst Batman. I do not like my Batman to be impenetrable. I need
Yeah.
Dude, he could take fucking a foot away gunshots, like, and shotguns. And,
I'm assuming it was all 9mm and under. That's why he could take those blows. But like,
it couldn't have been because they had all these assault rifles shooting at him.
but you can have 9mm.
No, he had a little Mac 10.
We shot a fully automatic 22.
Yeah, but if you're a crime boss, you're not shooting no fully automatic 22.
Dude,
You are for
Holy
trying to
shit.
save fucking money, bro. You're working in Gotham. You're selling fucking dime bags out there. You're not making billions. You got
Dude,
to
those
pin
are how
a
much
pin.
those
It's like
eye drops go
$1,
for.
dude. Come on.
I know that drop shit they were selling to everybody, so it's got to be cheap.
Not the
Yeah.
good shit though. That's the cut shit.
I mean, yeah,
Why would
you're
they?
right. The
why would
DA
they give him the
drops.
good shit,
Yeah.
anyways?
the DA were getting good shit.
Yeah. What was that supposed to be? The old woman character from the '66 Batman?
I don't know
Who?
anything about that character, but I'm assuming it's some lore thing.
I'm trying to find
Which
her.
one?
The old woman who fucking lived with them.
Oh,
Because like
thought
it
that
makes
was
sense. Like
old Alfie's assistant.
he's had other staff. It's not just like
Well,
even though
yeah.
it's portrayed as just Alfred. It's like no, he was a child. Of course, they had other people and they're taking care of him.
Yeah, but I think in most of the movies, it is just Alfred left. He doesn't have anybody else.
Yeah.
So like to
'Cause I think
to see this other woman
Batman's
is
a dick.
weird. Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah. As an adult,
Wait.
it's weird. Yeah.
I also didn't like the armor aspect, but then I think to like the John Wick series, I know it's like a different thing, and like
Yeah.
he has that bulletproof suit.
But they explain it. They
Yeah,
talk
that's
about it,
true.
right? There's a reason why he can take these blows. And even then, the British dude is like, this can take a 9mm from fucking 10 feet away, but you only get one, you know? Like, in this one,
I
we're-
think I would have liked to see if we saw some bullets penetrate, and then him getting stitched up like old Christian Bale was
I
stitched
mean, when you
up.
look close, it was like there was dents in it. They just didn't go all the way through.
Right, but like I think the better Batmen are the ones who are afraid to get fucking shot, because like he was moving,
But this is a suicide Batman.
which is weird
This
though.
is
It's
emo
weird.
boy Batman.
Yeah, he literally says, "I'm not afraid to die," and he doesn't care because they had shotguns at his head, and he just said, "Okay."
But I don't think any Batman's really afraid to die. I think
I don't know
Yeah.
if a Batman has been so like willing to die.
No,
as
That's
Robert
the
Pattinson.
difference.
a good Batman will die because like
right.
I mean Christian Bale, it was hinted that
Hey
he
man,
died
get
at
off
the
his
end.
dick, bro. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But like, you know, the other Batman are like, okay, I don't have armor strong enough, but if I get shot and I die, I can't keep the war going, the war on crime. This Batman's like, can someone just fucking kill me already? I just want someone
Yeah.
to stab me in my jaw. I gave you guys the opening. I just need you to stab me in it.
Yeah, they're all bad shots, dude. They can't get get a hit on his jaw.
I mean, that one was
They didn't even attempt to. They kept doing chest shots.
Yeah. After
that's
they
the-
saw it didn't work.
We only see them shoot his chest, and that's that was just reinforced.
Yeah, clearly, because that's a big ass chest.
I mean, when you look at it though, it has like layers though. So like,
Well, and he had like
Um,
armor pieces for shoulder pads.
I think
yeah.
it could have been explained technologically. They just didn't.
Right. And I think that, so like, and that's where my problem is, right? Because you have the two sides of the spectrum. You have the 89 Batman where it's like, he's just got fucking gadgets. None of them are going to stop him from dying, but he's got gadgets. And then you
Yeah.
have the Christopher Nolan one where it's like, no, bitch, this is the real world, and we're going to have Morgan Freeman tell you why he's not going to die. And then you have this one where it's just like, he's a tank. He's a walking tank who moves like a gazelle.
Oh, and by the way, he has these LCDs in his eyes, or not LCDs.
Dude,
These
But that was
Black
dope.
Mirror stuff.
That was dope as shit, though. I was like, damn, that's smart.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think too though, like because they don't really focus on it yet, but like this is actually more of an origin than I expected. Like I just like thought it was
Is
just to be
it?
like a one-off type thing. Yeah, I was hoping more of just a one-off thing. I was like, I didn't think Pattinson wanted to do like franchises.
No,
Well, it's still not confirmed,
I
dude.
think he signed on for a franchise though.
I don't know. I mean, because has he done franchise stuff since Twilight though? Like I
No,
assume he
that's-
just didn't do.
But how long ago was
Franchises.
Twilight?
Yeah, but he got burned for years
Shit.
for that. He still doesn't want to talk about it.
No, he talks about it in interviews.
He talks. Yeah,
You're
he
wild.
talks about it.
He talks about how it
Dude.
was a great experience.
Sure, he liked filming. He had fun time, but everyone fucking shits on him for years. So I don't know
Look,
if
man,
he's like
you were the one that said the man don't talk about it in interviews.
Well,
Me and
everyone that
Eric are
shits on
saying
him
he talks about it in
clearly didn't
interviews.
watch. Yeah, clearly didn't watch Good Times. Like,
Yeah,
they
he's
clearly
made
don't
other
watch
good
his work.
movies, but like, I could imagine that he's like, nah, I want to do something fucking rad. And he looked at this and probably any other Matt Reeves fucking Batman movie, and he's like, no, of course I'm gonna do this because it was cool as fuck the first time I
Yeah.
did it.
Who doesn't want to be Batman, dude? Like what?
yeah, Ben Affleck kinda.
Well, Ben Affleck's a fucking idiot though. He's suffering from depression. That's why he doesn't want to be
Michael
Batman.
Keaton after the first two. Christian Bale said he wasn't coming back.
But I don't think Michael Keaton left because he did he. Yeah, I guess so. But I mean,
it was because they were changing directors,
Right.
and it was a loyalty thing versus.
I mean, but it's not like he didn't want to be Batman. He would have done it if Tim
Yeah.
Burton was still on.
yeah.
But no, I'd be so thrown off if he was like, no, I only want to do the one. Fuck you, I'm not gonna come back for another one.
I'm an artiste.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be wild though if he did.
Can,
It's
if
like,
he
damn,
came
what do they
back
do?
or if he. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, wait, you're saying it
Re-
would be wild if he came back or wild if he didn't?
If he didn't, because like at this
Yeah.
point, I think the critical reception, the fan reception, it's made money. Like he's getting a lot of props for it. Like there'd be no reason not to, other than if he's just like, yeah, I don't want to do franchises.
Right. But I don't think
Because that
like didn't he do 5 movies of Twilight?
4, but yeah, I might as well be 5.
Was it only 4?
So
What
It was
there was how many were there in total?
I thought there was 4 books and the last one was split up into 2 movies.
okay, so yeah, I don't really count. I mean, sure, yes, then 5. It should be 5.
Bro, he filmed 2 feature-length films for part 1
yeah,
and
but
part
that's
2.
one movie. That's same thing with the first.
A 4-hour movie? No, it's
Part 1 and part 2, they're one movie.
not to the actor. They get paid twice. He had to film. I'm saying, how many movies did the motherfucker film? He had to film 5.
I mean, like, I didn't read the Twilight book, so I don't know how many books there are.
1, 2.
Yeah, Joey, you're right. He had to film 5.
Yeah, he
dude.
had to film 5.
It sounded like Kill Bill 1 and 2. Oh, you only get paid for Kill Bill
No,
1.
motherfucking Uma
But
Thurman
that's
got both.
Tarantino being a dick.
What do you mean?
What?
Like, no, like if he didn't, like people feel like they wouldn't. If he's in part 1 and part 2, like the only reason they say, "Oh, they're gonna pay you for both," they're not gonna be like, "I want to pay you."
Harry
for one."
Potter. Oh,
Right, but
we
I'm-
only got.
but I'm
we know
saying,
part
like,
1.
He signed on for 5 movies, is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about thematically. He was only in 4 movies technically. I'm saying he signed on for 5 movies. That's probably what burnt his ass out. Is he had to play the same character across 5 movies in fucking 4 years.
Shit.
Like
4 years. Holy shit.
yeah. So like that's what burnt him out. I could see him doing 3 Batman movies and then being like,
'Cause
all right, I'm
literally-
done here.
Like in the interview, he was like, as soon as I did that Twilight shit, I was like, I'm out. I'm going to indie movies. Fuck all
Yeah, but
this.
shit, he had so much money he could. He could just have been making his own movies the whole time.
Yeah, he got paid a shit ton.
But like, I hope he does at least one more. I don't need to.
Yeah, I feel like
this.
he should do one more. Like,
I'd
and
be
then-
satisfied with one more, just a quick one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
quick
it all
in and out.
depends where they go with
Quick
it.
joke.
Maybe he
Joker.
dies at the end. Who knows?
Oh, maybe he shows up in fucking Italy and old Gollum is like master. And he's reading
Maybe
a
he
book.
cuts vertically, dude. Who knows?
He seems like the type.
I actually like the Alfred, like, because
I
he's
did
like
too.
more of like a. He has like a military like background more so, like which some Alfreds do
Yeah,
have.
I wish they would have gone a little deeper into that though. Like
But that's one of those things. Go ahead.
He just said, I could have taught you, or I could teach you how to fight, but I couldn't be your dad or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, like,
But there was some stuff there where I'm like, okay, this is clearly setting up like for more. Like, and I'm like, I feel like they're gonna develop his character more so because they needed him just to be the emotional punch of the movie, and we'll probably get more from him in the
not
next
just the
movie.
emotional punch. Don't take away from my man literally solving the fucking cipher, okay?
Yeah, dude.
this is-
dude's in his breakfast
solving fucking codes and shit. This is the
Man,
dumbest
that
Batman.
Batman being like, "Hey, let's just take out all the other letters," and he's like, "That doesn't. Why would we do that?" And then it was the actual answer.
No, he didn't say why would we do that. He said, "Oh, okay, I see what you're saying," but like he wouldn't have even thought of that if he didn't see Alfred doing the work.
Yeah.
Well, they need the cipher later on, but like the first cop out right away was just like, "Oh, just the ones he gave us."
Right, but like I don't think you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I mean, I like the
This
I like the
Batman-
Alfred's being more of a team.
And this Alfred is not a team because he's dead for half the fucking movie.
Yeah.
But like this Batman is not smart. The Riddler
what are
even
you
calls
talking
it
about,
out.
dude?
He's
He literally says, "Oh, he was alive when the thumb was cut off. You see the trichinosis around it."
okay.
But this is also probably the youngest Batman we've seen.
Yeah, probably, but like in every other medium, Batman is a genius. Like
Yeah, but this Batman's like 20. The other Batmans are like 35 and have life experience.
But even
this Batman's
then,
still learning.
No, but they even talk about how he was a genius even when he's growing up. That he has a genius level intellect.
Yeah,
You don't
that's
learn
what I
that
would
because you're 30
assume.
fucking 5.
Yeah,
Like-
I would assume. Yeah, like Peter Parker is always smart.
Yeah, he's just always a genius. He doesn't just
You-
become
no,
a genius when he's 90.
But it's just his lack of experience with his detective skills. Like, because they're just things he just overlooks.
Right, but like in every other Batman, he doesn't do that. Like he just is smart, so he can figure
Yeah.
it out. And this is just the dumbest Batman we've ever gotten.
It kind of
Like-
seems like. I mean, he talked about it. He was like, "I sometimes write in my journal just to remember what happened." Dude just zonked out of his fucking
I mean,
mind
he's
the whole
probably
time.
lit. We're not too sure that he's not dropping. He's dropping.
Yeah,
and then
he has to
fighting
be.
People looking for their cats. He's fucking.
I mean, when he fucking took that adrenaline into his like blood system.
it looks like
Bro.
it looks like he knew to do that a little too well. You know what I mean? He's been
Uh-huh.
practicing with the epinephrine. But like, it's so weird seeing a Batman who is not a genius. It's so strange.
Yeah, but like this being a younger Batman and seeing him grow and learn is what made this movie better. Like if he just knew everything, like then the movie's not as good.
I wish I did he write down a date in his journal, like day whatever.
They talked about it. So it was the 31st of October when the Riddler struck the first time, and then the movie ended on November 6th. So it was almost a week.
But I want to see if they like
I don't think
hinted
they
at like
had
how
a-
long he's been doing this, like
2
how long
years.
he's been going out in the night.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
2 years?
on the front of the journal it said Gotham Project Year 2 journal.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And
you're
then-
Because
right.
there's that saying too in the beginning where he's like, "I've been nocturnal for 2 nights or whatever, or 2 years,
2
or
years.
whatever."
Yeah, he
says.
said I've been
Yeah.
doing this for 2 years and it turned me nocturnal is what he says.
Mhm.
And it's but I mean it's
How old is he though in this? Do they?
It's
24.
It's been
No.
20 years since his parents died, and typically they die around 8 to 10 years old. So he's anywhere from 28 to 30.
That's actually kind of old.
Right. You're talking like the boy is 15 years old out there
Yeah,
fighting
you're talking
crime.
like the dudes
I'm thinking he's
in
like
high school.
the way he's. I'm thinking he's like 22, 23.
No, they said 20 years ago Martha Wayne and Thomas Wayne fucking died outside of a theater. So
But, like
like
the average Batman is about 30. So
and this guy's fucking 30.
shit.
So he should be a genius, which is like I was saying earlier, weird to see him stumbling and like
It's
this
because he's tired all the time, man.
It has to be, and all the other ones. Well, the reason is because he's a thin little bitch, and all the other Batman were fucking yoked.
Juiced.
Yeah, and so they had the energy to stay up all night. But it was just weird, like having the rando cop come up and be like, "Oh, that's a rug pusher. My uncle does that. It pushes rugs," and then he's like, "I'm standing on a rug. Maybe I should push it." And then he rips the rug up. It was just so weird. It was weird.
He didn't
shit
even
like
need that shit. He could have just broke it with a fucking butter knife.
Or he could have just punched it. We saw him fucking breaking shit with his hands all movie. He could have just ripped the floorboards out. I don't know. It's just weird seeing a not genius Batman. Or like one who, because like this is the only Batman who doesn't even put on a front like he cares about trying to act normal.
But fucking Christopher, not Christopher Nolan. He's a director.
Mhm.
Christian Bale though, like he had what's his face to help him out a lot though. Like he had to figure out a lot of shit for him. Fox.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, Morgan.
because he wasn't in the lab building shit all day, but he was also trying to run the company. He could have figured it
Yeah,
out.
he was a playboy for sure. Christian Bale's Batman.
Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne is probably the best Bruce Wayne put to film, hands down.
I would say so.
But this one, he was spending all day inside.
Dude's a freak.
And his ass couldn't fucking figure out what a fucking rug pusher was.
I mean, the mayoral candidate was like, "Hey, man, you're not really doing shit for this fucking city."
Which is weird because that is totally against Batman's character before this movie. Like, before this movie, he's always trying to help the community like his parents were doing.
But how is he in the Batman Year One, which like the source material comes from? Is he already established as...
They don't even know because it's year one. So like I think it's literally his first year doing Batman shit. But they don't talk about his Bruce Wayne life in that comic. So it's kind of weird to compare because they focus only on the Batman shit. Whereas this one kind of touches on him being Bruce Wayne, but it's really only everybody saying like, "Bro, where you been? We've been here waiting for you, but you haven't been here." So yeah, it's just this. Go ahead.
So these are based on
loosely. They take story elements from The Long Halloween, kind of, and they take story elements from Batman Year One, kind of. But to say that they're based on
from the 80s.
Year One was published in the 80s. Yeah. That comic book and the animated movie that they made based off of it are fucking awesome. That's a good watch and a good read for sure. You look like you're questioning things, James. What's up?
No, I'm reading something. Because like Screen Rant has a thing about like, kind of guess just their like perspective on it.
What are they saying?
Because they're saying like it's all assumption. Like it's assuming what he did beforehand. They're assuming he did something like Christian Bale, where he went and trained away, then came back.
That's every
or whatever.
Batman, yeah.
Yeah. And then they're assuming that more of his backstory and then more so what he does with the company and stuff will be in the second movie. And like if they do,
I think
like Hush and stuff.
But it won't be like, oh, this is what we didn't see in the first movie. I think it'll be more him learning how to be the playboy Batman that he's supposed to be.
Yeah,
but I
agree. Yeah.
But I don't think any other Batman, like even in the comics, did that. You know, like he kind of just came back and was like, "Oh, I have to run this fucking company because I need this cash so I could beat up these bad dudes."
Yeah.
And this Batman,
and I don't think Matt Reeves wants to rehash stuff or like retell stuff.
No, clearly he's telling a story about a different Batman for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, this is its own thing more than like some of the other stuff.
But that makes it hard to compare it to the other Batman.
Yeah.
Because the other ones kind of do things that are kind of the same-ish, right? But this one is a total departure for the character on the Bruce Wayne side. Not so much the Batman side. He's still doing Batman shit on the Batman side. You can't really change that.
I mean, yeah, the Batman is pretty Batman-y.
He might even be the most brutal Batman. Because they don't make cuts in this movie. You really watch him whoop ass.
Dude, I wanted more of that.
I don't know, dude. Ben Affleck is a straight killer.
Yeah, but there was a lot of cuts. And it was too dark in that movie.
Yeah, but if we seen it, you were seeing him fucking crush skulls.
Yeah,
he was hitting people with whole ass cars.
Yeah, that's true. And shooting them with actual bullets.
Yeah, dude, he shot him with he had like a 50 cal like shooting at people. That was going through whole bodies.
But that didn't feel as real. Like some of the sound...
I mean, this
is more grounded for sure.
Go ahead, Eric.
Yeah, I mean, this is the realest Batman vehicle.
Dude, but it was rad when he starts it up and just the blue flames are behind him.
Spoiler alert! That's my favorite part because in Dolby, dude, the fucking speakers in your like chair and then the whole Dolby shit. I had goosebumps the whole fucking 10 seconds that shit was going on.
Wasn't that the car he drove to the funeral though?
No,
that was a Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked similar because I seen like
it's a muscle car, but no, the other one was a tiny little Corvette. It was small. I'm surprised his ass even fit in that car.
Shit, well, he didn't have that 30 pounds of suit on.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm looking at Ben Affleck's vehicle. That shit was crazy looking.
Yeah, he looked like he had like a spaceship almost.
Yeah, so it's like Screen Rant saying like she's probably just gonna have a new background story, which makes sense because like the regular Batman stuff doesn't really fit this.
What do you mean?
Like the Christian Bale vehicle, that seems like a army thing. So I mean, that's sort of realistic.
I mean, they're all in different worlds, so like I think they like so far. I think the Batman stuff fits the worlds they're in.
Yeah.
The OG Batmobile, man. Now that shit.
Wait, which one? Which OG one?
Oh, the Tim Burton one. What's
Oh yeah,
Well,
I think that might still be my favorite Batmobile, the '89 Batmobile.
To me, that like looks like classic Batman. Like that's why
Yeah.
I like it. All the other ones, like as much as I like Christian Bale, like his stuff is like too military.
Yeah, it's almost generic.
Yeah,
It's just
Which I like this one because it had like a little callback to like the thing in the back for the 80 or 89 Batman or whatever it is.
yeah, the jet engine that he installed on
Yeah.
the back of his fucking vehicle.
I mean, I like though how it's like showing him like developing new stuff as he's going and like he's building stuff still, versus just having everything already established.
Yeah, but this is even more established than it would be if they did like a straight up year one. Because he's already, been doing it for like a year or whatever. It'd be interesting to see. Because, man, he'd probably be making some motherfucking mistakes in year one. Because he really fucked this one up. Like, those bombs went off. You know what I mean? He didn't save the city from shit.
Yeah.
No.
If there was like flashbacks, he's getting his ass beat a lot.
I mean, old boy fucking when he did the wingsuit, man, he fucked this shit up.
Oh my god, dude,
he didn't time that parachute too well.
No, that's why I'm saying like this is the dumbest we've ever seen Batman. He is too green under the gills for me. And then he does shit that's like really fucking cool. Like where he's like thinking on his toes, like pulling out the epinephrine and stabbing himself in the leg. Like that's fucking. You're smart. Get in there and whip that dude's ass.
They wanted us to show us like, oh, he is a new Batman. Like he is still so like early on in his crime fighting career.
But fuck that. Best Batman is the Batman who could beat fucking Apocalypse with his own beams. That's the Batman.
Man, Batman, all he could do, like in Batman v Superman, if he didn't have that gun with those 2 shots, he was useless.
But that was the worst Batman. Let's be real. I'd even prefer.
Yeah, I still haven't watched that.
Even Clooney's Batman is better than that one because he's I got a credit card.
I like Ben Affleck. Clooney is the worst.
Nah,
he's
man.
Fun,
I don't
dude.
know.
That movie's not fun. That movie's just it's cheesy.
Batman and Robin is fun.
No, it's not.
Because
you laugh at it.
It's still fun. I'm still having fun.
With it.
I am not having fun. I'm having a miserable time.
You're laughing, but you're miserable.
I'm laughing at it like I can't believe they fucking spent this much money on this shit.
Dude,
I'm just saying, dude, there should have been nips on this Batman.
No.
That'd have been cool and then he could have probably taken the nips off and used them as projectiles.
Shit, they probably would have been bombs.
That'd have been dope.
Oh shit.
I'm here for it. How do we feel about Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman compared to what's her name? Anne Hathaway.
I mean, Anne Hathaway's is kind of boring.
Yeah, this is the much better Catwoman for sure.
Yeah, she has more depth, and I mean, I like the chemistry between the two, so that helped.
Yeah, the chemistry was.
I didn't know it was Zoe Kravitz until like
until you saw her face.
No, like I didn't know
the
the character.
cast list?
I don't know who the actress is.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't know like who Zoe Kravitz is?
Yeah.
Oh,
daughter of Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
Of the Kravitzes.
Yeah.
Now is she better than?
I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer's is weird, dude.
Yeah, but like,
hey, come on,
kind of cool though. Kind of fuck with it.
I think she's the most well-rounded.
I also think she's the most comic accurate.
Yeah, I like it better.
Even though the neckbeards are gonna be like, oh, how if she's black? How can she be the most comic accurate?
And she's actually like black and Hispanic or Italian.
Is Lisa? Oh wait, is Lenny Kravitz the one who's Italian?
Oh. No, I'm talking about like in universe, like her dad.
Well, I mean, she's just everything. She's a hodgepodge.
Yeah, like we never see her mom, but her dad is an Italian like gangster.
I was not ready for the Falcone connection.
Oh no, I didn't call it either. It got me.
That shit happened, and I looked at Alex, and I wasn't gonna explain it to her there, but I was like, "This ain't how it normally is. This is different. I don't know."
There's no way I could ever guess that, and I don't know if there's Easter eggs or like foreshadowing or anything like that. But when they said that, I was like, "Damn, I thought they were fucking."
I didn't even think they were fucking. I thought she just worked for him.
Yeah.
But there's no way I would have guessed, daughter. But then it was a weird relationship because it's like he's not even like, I don't know. It was at times that he like was like, oh yeah, it's my daughter. Oh no, it's not my daughter. And there's like, so did you know she was your daughter or no?
I mean, he turns around when doesn't he turn around?
But that's after. Wait, maybe it's like a sexy daddy. Maybe it's like a dad sexually.
Yeah,
and not so much like a father. You know what I mean?
Because when she reveals it, I'm like, okay, he knows that's her daughter. But then they do the reveal of like, my mom is this person, and I was like, huh?
Right. So I think he has all the prostitutes call him dad.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Because you're right. They bounce between her being like dad, and then at the very end, she's like, "You're my actual dad." Like, what the fuck? Why was he calling you a daughter earlier, dude? What the hell?
Like, I'm like, maybe I was like, it's a 3-hour movie. Maybe I missed something.
Nah, you didn't. It just didn't make no fucking sense.
I was like that. I'm like, maybe did you think that it was a different mother?
Maybe.
Because like that could be a thing. And it's like, oh no, my mom's the one you strangled.
Oh, that. Yeah, I'm your dad.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, well, I guess keep the gun up because I'm a piece of shit.
But then even when he's like trying to, kill her, he's just like, I didn't want to do this to my own daughter. I'm like, but you just kind of found out, or no?
My own flesh and blood.
No. It's more of like you're a bitch for making me kill my own daughter. I don't think it's as much of a, I didn't want to have to do this to my daughter. I think it's more of a like, hey, what's up? Why'd you have to be a bitch? Now I have to kill my own daughter.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, we're here.
I think it's a cool little thing they did, but it's a little messy.
It's super convoluted, bro. You did not need them. You could have just been like, he killed my mom. I don't also have to be his daughter, but he could have just killed my mom. Like, extra twist is just like, why'd you do that?
They could have left it there and then didn't have to be like, my mom is such and such. If she doesn't have that line, there's no problem.
You think that's where the problem lies? I think the problem lies in just the fact that they're related at all.
I was okay with them being related because it's like, okay, how'd she get so close to him? It's like, okay, either she's a mistress. Yeah, but he could get anybody. Like, who's she?
No, but he has bitches around him all the time. You know what I mean?
She's just another bitch.
Right.
Yeah, but but then it's weird though because it's like, he's like, no one's up here. And then he's like, oh, it's me though. Like, because he wasn't letting anybody else up there, not any other bitches.
Maybe she was just like, I'll suck your dick if we get up into the special room alone. Me and you on the pool table. I'm going to slap your top. You know? Like, I don't know.
All I'm saying though is like, there's just some issues with that whole thing.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, and the issues wouldn't have been there had they not been related.
Correct.
Yeah,
that would, yes. That if they weren't related at all, sure.
Yeah, that's the pain point, is that they're related, and sometimes he knows and sometimes he doesn't. Maybe it's because he's on drugs. Who knows? But like, it's things like that in a 3-hour movie where I'm like, not the best Batman movie. Get this shit out of my face. But
there was just no need for it. Like, I don't think it really like.
I think the twist that, oh, thanks Bruce for your dad saved my life. I think that's a good enough like. Whoa, everything's connected. So they didn't have to throw in the.
But did he know that Bruce was Batman?
No.
He didn't, right? Okay.
Nobody knows. That's why the whole Riddler thing happens, and it's like, oh shit, no one still knows.
Riddler knows, dude.
No, that's what I'm asking, Eric. Does Riddler know that he's Batman? Because there's points
I thought you said Falcone.
To it. No, I know Falcone doesn't know. But like, there are things that allude to him knowing that he's Bruce Wayne. And then there are things where it's like, why doesn't he just say that he knows that he's Bruce Wayne if he knows?
And I think that's the point of the whole last speech he does, because he's saying it and you're like, oh, then you see Robert Pattinson like getting freaked out because like he knows I'm Bruce Wayne. He knows I'm Bruce Wayne.
Right.
And then he's like, I didn't get Bruce Wayne. We didn't get Bruce Wayne. So why would he say we if...
Yeah, but like, that's like
it's
like one throwaway line in that conversation. Yeah.
But the conversation is to put us on edge to think like, oh shit, he knows that he's Bruce Wayne.
I think that's what it's for the audience, that whole
and then he's like, oh, but then he doesn't know. You're like, oh shit, good. He doesn't know he's Bruce Wayne.
So I would agree with you if he wasn't so erratic. Like, I think he knows. I think in the back of his mind, he knows that he's Bruce Wayne.
I mean, he may be assuming because like a lot of people assume like, okay, sure, but like I think based on the way they went about the scene, he doesn't know because even then it's like he doesn't tell anybody. Like even when he's like do buddies with Joker, he's not like
Yeah, but historically, Batman's villains don't tell anybody.
Shit, you know who knows, dude? Zoe Kravitz. She knows, dude. She knows who Batman is.
Falcone knew in the end.
Wait, what?
Falcone knows in the end when he looks in his eyes. He's like, he see, because like there's a big thing where he looks at him, in the end he like looks at him, and I'm like, oh, I think he realizes that he's Bruce Wayne, but then he dies, so it doesn't matter.
You might be reading into that
Nah,
interaction a little bit too much, but maybe. I think, yeah, we're gonna have
because
to definitely go ahead.
But because if he does, it doesn't matter. That's why I think it's like, oh shit, he figured it out.
Well, what was that scene like? It's after the nightclub. He goes to the church, to do the morning, and he looks at someone in the crowd, and then someone in the crowd is like, "Hey, man, do I know you?" That's like one of the dudes he beat up, right?
Yeah, maybe
he beat up as Batman.
Yeah, maybe.
And then
yeah,
Robert Pattinson's like, "Oh, let me get out of here."
I mean, yeah, I'm sure like people could like see him and like your face. I think it's like your face looks familiar, but then it's also could be just because he's Bruce Wayne and people are like, I've seen this guy somewhere before, and he's been gone for years. And then because whenever they say, "Oh, it's Bruce Wayne," people are like, "Oh shit, that's Bruce Wayne."
Because like when he shows up as Bruce Wayne to the club, and the dudes are like, "Oh shit, dude! Hey, bro, come check this guy out."
I told you it was him, bro. I told you. I mean,
but.
Go ahead.
Like the thing with like Bruce Wayne though is like because everyone knows who Bruce Wayne is though. It's like the Wayne family, the whole Wayne Foundation, and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, they're billionaires.
But if you haven't seen them in years, like, and then he just pops up, it'd be like, oh shit.
But I think he did go there first, where he didn't automatically think like, this guy knows me because I'm Gotham royalty. He went, I probably beat this dude's ass. So I should probably get the fuck out of here.
Because I think that's the way he is with the Riddler the whole time. He's like, oh shit, he figured out that I am, I'm Batman. It's like, because his first instinct always is, shit, they know.
I mean, that would be my first instinct.
Yeah,
though. I feel
it's
like
a smart first instinct.
I mean, you should definitely be defensive if you're fucking Batman.
Yeah. All right. I say let's compare a couple more of these characters. How do we feel about this Riddler compared to Jim Carrey's Riddler?
I don't think I've ever watched that.
What?
I personally don't like the Riddler in the movie.
In this one?
Yeah.
I think he's a little too jigsaw-y for me.
It does give real Jigsaw vibes, but it's like I like the concept and I like the idea of the character, but when he like does his whole screaming things and stuff, like I'm just like it got too like comical for me. Like,
nah, dude, I love that shit. It's like serial killers, man.
Yeah,
This is a good serial killer vibe.
Serial killers are a little more level-headed than that, Eric. I'm gonna let you know right now. Serial killers typically have their shit together up until they get caught. This is almost like, is he mentally ill? Am I kind of fucked up for thinking that he's psychotic? Because,
well, I mean,
go ahead.
He makes it seem like he's abused, so like his head isn't all there. Because when he tells him like what the difference between an orphan is and then like what you are,
right?
Like so that he's had like he's been not fed right, been cold. There's rats on him. Everyone around like no one loves him type of thing. That I think it just messed his head up. And then when he finally was like, oh, this person understands me, like with Batman. So then that's why he starts doing everything. But like I think he's just sick in the head. Right. But most of Batman's people are. That's why they're on.
Yeah, but they're not outwardly like this version of the Riddler, though.
Yeah, I don't know the screaming stuff. Like when something about it, like it really like. At first, I was like, okay, this is cool, and then when he kept doing it, I was like, ooh, it's really
like taking me out of the movie.
Yeah,
no,
or during the interrogation, or even during the social media post, he would yell really weird.
Yeah,
but maybe it was just because it was making you uncomfortable. Maybe?
No, I mean maybe, but I just think like it was just something about it where I was just like I feel like it's almost not fitting the movie.
Oh, really?
I thought tonally it was a little too like quirky.
It was too unhinged.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if you'd have toned it back like a half a notch, I think I would have loved it.
I didn't get
But still better than Jim Carrey because that was just fucking that movie's a mess.
No, Jim Carrey's Riddler is a lot of fun too. You're crazy. The villain who doesn't work.
You're using fun really weird today.
I mean, anything with Jim Carrey is fun. You're crazy if you think it's not fun. The villain who's not fun in that movie is Two-Face. Fucking Tommy Lee Jones.
Dude.
Tommy Lee
Jones go off like that? That's fun.
No, it is not. You're wild.
Yeah, because that's how ridiculous you sound.
No way. And no, Jim Carrey's just a fun character actor. He's always gonna bring fun to the role. And Tommy Lee Jones is just fucking not. You know,
You're just
like
being a dick, though.
yeah. But like this Riddler in the Batman isn't a genius. And again, the Riddler's supposed to be a fucking genius. He is supposed to be able to mentally spar with Batman. But I guess in a universe where our Batman is also a fucking idiot, I guess the
Wait, why
Riddler's
don't you
allowed
think
to be
he's
an idiot.
smart?
I never said he wasn't smart. He doesn't feel like a genius.
But I think the issue though is because they're like, yes, I get what you're saying, like genius. Like, I think because they're just trying to tone everything down to more realistic is the issue.
And
Like,
it makes them feel dumb comparatively, though. Because I've read Riddler stories where his genius shines through.
yeah,
and
but
he
in the
truly-
world it fits.
You just said it didn't fit, though.
No, I said his like screaming kookiness doesn't fit. I don't think like his riddles and I think like all that stuff I think makes sense. And he wanted to get caught practically.
But I don't think it felt like the Riddler at all. And you could say it fits in the universe, but I don't think it works. I don't think this Riddler is... I hope we get a better Riddler. I hope we get a Riddler like the character, the Riddler. You know? Because this is not. This is just like some fucking asshole who is mentally deranged and sending letters to Batman however he can.
But shit, that shit ain't gonna happen. We're gonna get this one again, or it's gonna be 10 years before we get another one.
I mean, maybe. It depends, I guess, on how many Robert Pattinson wants to do. But, like, this isn't the Riddler from the comics, which kind of sucks. Because there's amazing Riddler stories where they could have pulled from. And this one is just like, I mean, he's got, like, a GIMP mask on. And he wears his
he's like
glasses on the
Riddler in
outside.
name.
Only. Yeah.
Like, your Jigsaw-like comparison is what I was feeling from it.
Because
like,
even the riddles are Jigsaw riddles.
Mhm.
Like, you could almost picture
and the
them
traps.
yeah. Which, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this isn't a great Riddler. Even
It's all about corrupt people. It's
Yeah,
like Jigsaw.
it is
Yeah.
literally Spiral. We watched the PG-13
I mean,
Spiral.
yeah, like they looked at like, okay, how can we make the Riddler modern? And then they're like, all right, let's look at Jigsaw. And then they said, okay.
And I don't want to sound
guess-
like...
I was all right with it, but I don't read any of the comics or
Right.
anything, so...
But I had an issue with just the like that portion of it, and like, but overall, like I'm fine with it. But I just think it could have been better.
But even those characteristics, you never see Edward Nygma with those characteristics that you're talking about. Like,
Correct.
He is calm, cool, and collected up until Batman beats him. Like, when he's enacting the bad shit that he does on Gotham, he's not being fucking weird. He's being calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah,
know?
I mean, this guy is like Zodiac Killer meets fucking, Jigsaw. Like,
Which is weird when you have the Joker in universe.
yeah.
Like, what are they going to do to the Joker to differentiate the two? Nothing.
That's the thing I was alluding to earlier.
Joker.
I don't want the Joker in the
Matt
universe
Reeves.
either.
Matt Reeves already said he's not going to do something with that character anymore. And then that's why I was like,
what?
that's why I was like, until Warner Brothers is like, what do you mean you're not going to do some shit like that? You better write that shit in.
But then at that point, he's off the project, I think.
Because he literally already said, I'm not doing anything with that character anymore.
I think it's gonna come down to if they can get Joaquin Phoenix to do another Joker 2, like we'll do Joker 2, then they'll be like, okay, whatever. But if they're gonna want a Joker.
Yeah,
like-
I think so.
Because people, that's like Batman's #1 fucking adversary right there.
And like Schneider's
Yeah.
not coming back, so we're not gonna get more of like that Joker. Like, there's no way they're not gonna have a Joker like in the movies. They just
Yeah. But I mean,
I
like,
guess are you guys hoping to see Penguin in the next week? Or like
Penguin's getting a TV series, so we probably won't
you
see him
said
in the
he's-
movies.
it's supposed to be about him taking over the crime world.
so
Like,
who's
where they
next
left
then?
off.
There's a
Listen.
fuck ton of villains they could do, man. But it depends
mean,
on how
Hush is-
grounded. Go ahead.
It seems like they're doing Hush. Like, that's what like.
What led you to believe that, though?
I mean, there's a big part where they put Hush across the screen.
Right. But, like, they don't talk about a character. They don't really allude to anything else. It's just the word hush. Like I think that's just reading too much into it. You know.
I mean,
that
we
the-
get the only things we get to like project on what could come next is the Joker and Hush. And if Matt Reeves like, I'm not doing Joker.
Yeah, but like you're only assuming Hush because they had just the word Hush. Like if we had seen something about the character other than a word, I would totally agree with you. I don't
Yeah,
think
but what
they
else-
set up a good. I don't think they set up a good movie at all.
Okay, so you're saying they didn't set up? Okay,
Yeah, this movie,
Yeah.
I think Matt Reeves made this movie for you to imagine that he went off and did other cool shit. But they weren't, it wasn't like at the end of Batman Begins when
Mhm.
Batman finds a Joker card.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a fucking setup. They
Yeah.
set that shit up for a spike.
Yeah,
This movie
but
did not do that.
I'd be okay if this was like this movie happened and they just spun off with the other stuff like they're doing, and then they came back to this later. Like it doesn't need to happen right away, and maybe maybe they'll set it up through the shows or whatever, or maybe
Right.
other movies.
Which is probably what they'll do. They're going to have to do a ton of world building in the Penguin TV show for us
I mean,
to
'cause
even get
Penguin-
an idea of what's going to happen
Penguin
next.
could just be the villain for the next movie because like he'll be in power by the time.
I don't think that would work though, because
You didn't like Colin Farrell?
No, I never said that. I just don't think that would work as the next movie if we're gonna get a whole season of TV about the character.
Yeah.
That is gonna be so fucking boring, bro. If I have to watch a Batman movie where he's a side character, a big side character at that, and then a
Mhm.
whole TV series where he's the main character, and then the second movie he's the main adversary. Get fucking Penguin out of my fucking face. There's 90 other motherfuckers that Batman can beat up on. I don't need to hear
Yeah.
Colin Farrell's fucking jokes anymore. Even though they were fantastic in this movie. He was so good.
I
in
mean,
this
I
movie.
thought he was fantastic.
But is he better than Danny DeVito?
As of right now, I say no, but I think he has
Wow.
the potential to be.
Get out of
I
here,
did-
dude. Danny DeVito was #1 Penguin.
No. That's what he's saying. Is that Danny DeVito's Penguin is
Oh.
the better Penguin. But I did not expect that from you.
I didn't
totally
expect that. I said,
Yeah, I totally thought you would have been like, no, Colin Farrell's the better Penguin.
No, but I think like he has more potential, and I think it like let's see where they go with it.
Well, yeah, the other Penguin doesn't have any potential because he coughed up black blood and fell into the water.
Yeah.
He's got no potential now.
But even if he was still alive, like I don't need more of that Penguin though.
Really? I kind of wanted to see a little more of that
No,
Penguin.
I think
Come
some
on.
stuff is good one and done, and I think that Penguin is a good one and done.
I'm kind of sad we didn't get any umbrellas in this Penguin, though.
or
Or no
actual
top
penguins.
hats, or
Or any
no.
actual-
Well, I guess
yeah, no
there's a
top
big thing where
hats.
he's trying to like have cigars and stuff, and the studio said no.
Which is so fucking weird. No, it
Yeah.
wasn't even cigars. It was cigarellos. They told him no.
Okay, I knew it was some kind of smoking something.
Right, but like, what a weird line to draw.
Yeah,
He can fucking shoot people, but he can't have a cigarello in his goddamn mouth.
I
That's
mean they
so
had like
fucking weird.
voice recordings of strangling out a woman, but like,
And those were so weird, dude.
dude, it was so like it
Those-
was too real.
Yeah.
those are too real.
Someone really got strangled. I don't care what no one says.
Yeah, they took the recording actually from Inglorious Bastards and they just
Yeah.
played that. All right, who else can we I think Carmine Falcone's been in he was in the Dark Knight series, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was really big in the first one. I like this one better because the other one
Yeah.
super whatever. Fuck him.
Dude, I like the vibe of this dude. Like, I really fucked with it.
I mean, John Turturro, dude. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always a fun actor.
yeah.
It kind of sucks that
At
he
first,
died.
when I saw him, I was like, "Oh, this is who they cast." Like, because
He-
I was like,
He was kind of intimidating though. I think.
but
he
yeah,
did
once
it.
it got going, I
It's
was
the
like,
shades, dude.
okay.
You don't ever see his eyes.
It is really the shades. Even though he only got shot once, right? And he got shot like through the shoulder, didn't he?
I think he got shot in the chest, but I'm like, oh man, is that where he got shot the first time?
I saw a bullet hole in his shoulder. I was like, this man died from a shoulder shot. He must have had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's the Riddler though. There could have been poison on that for all we know.
fuck, you're so right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
There could have been a rat on the end of the bullet, dude.
Dude, he had rats and bats. You know he got some fucking.
He put bat
poison.
guano on the end of the bullet.
oh shit.
Who else? All right, so where
Alfred?
does this Alfred sit in the pantheon of Alfreds?
I really like Andy Serkis. I like
But I don't think he had enough to beat
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine or even the dude from the Snyderverse.
See,
Snyderverse Alfred was fucking dope. He was such a cool
It's hard
dude.
too because the other ones, even the one from like '89, the other 4 movies, they have
that
so
dude's
much
iconic.
screen time.
Yeah.
They're just so much of it. Like same. I feel like a lot of this stuff has potential, but it's hard to go up against other ones that have been in 3-4 movies.
Yeah, I also just think they mishandled Alfred's character in this. Like putting him in the hospital.
I feel like there's something they're setting up though. Like I feel like there's just
with the next of kin line. I agree because he has a daughter or whatever who's like a special ops for the British military. But like, it was just so weird that they put him out of commission halfway through the movie.
Yeah,
and like we had to. There was no Alfred, who is
like I would not be surprised if there was like a prequel with this character. Like to me, there's something going on with this. Like if not. I'm like, what is like?
You might be doing just a little too much speculation there too. I didn't
like,
get that they were doing anything else with the character. I just thought they mishandled it. Or Matt Reeves was just like, "Ooh, this dude's a little too happy. He's trying to hype Batman up, and Batman don't need the hype right now. So get rid of his ass."
Emo boy.
It was to show us, though. I think it was because he's like says like, oh, I thought I got over fear. I'm not afraid to die, and then he realizes, oh no, like I still am afraid to lose the people I love. Like,
yeah.
To show like he's still human.
Yeah, they could have done that though by him actually getting shot. Yeah. I could have seen him bleed. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it was just a total mishandling of Alfred. I think Andy Serkis could be the best Alfred if they gave him more time.
Like the potential for these like characters in this franchise, I think is like through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see what they do if they do anything at all.
I mean,
I like Michael Caine.
Yeah, but he was such a fucking crybaby, bro. Get his
Dude, I
crybaby
think
ass.
he loves fucking Bruce Wayne.
I love you, Master Wayne. Yeah, fuck that. You can eat my ass. I need my Alfred to be a fucking badass.
Have you guys watched Gotham, the TV series? I guess.
I've seen the first season. I mean,
I've seen a screenshot of that Alfred, and he's holding a gun, dude. So like,
yeah, that Alfred they were setting up for an Alfred TV show spinoff where it's a prequel where it's his military days. So like the Gotham
shit.
Alfred was a badass.
Was that the Pennyworth thing?
Yeah.
Or is that something else?
No,
Okay,
that's
I know
what that is.
they're always trying to do Alfred like shows.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was thinking of the actor's name is Sean Pertwee.
I've heard that. He's
Jack Bannon played Alfred in Pennyworth.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it is supposed to be like a prequel.
Yeah,
Right.
this is the thing you're talking about where it's a SAS veteran.
I mean,
He's in London.
Wait, is it not
so
based on? Am I lying?
no, because I think there was 2 shows. Like
That's what I thought.
Like,
Yeah, I'm thinking of the show Gotham from 2014 to 2019.
oh no, this one is this a former British SAS soldier, Alfred Pennyworth, forms a security company and goes to work for Bruce Wayne's billionaire father Thomas in 1960s London. It had 2 seasons, 20 episodes. It aired on HBO Max and Epix. So it was.
It has a 3rd season reportedly coming.
Oh wow! I did
is
not.
it good?
It must.
HBO
no,
Max.
it's got 66%.
I didn't know it was happening. I thought it was still like going to happen.
No.
Or like it got canceled.
It aired on Epix. So
See, but then HBO Max like now owns it. I'm assuming. So like, or did they?
Yeah.
no, I think Epix is probably a subsidiary, but I'll look it up.
Why the fuck would they have it on Epix though?
Epix is an American premium cable and satellite television network owned by Epix Entertainment LLC, a subsidiary of MGM.
Huh. That's random.
Does Warner Brothers own MGM?
Based on what you're saying, I'm assuming they either bought it or always owned it.
I'm assuming they bought it.
I'm so fucking confused, bro. What is happening? Who owns MGM? Does nobody own MGM?
Somebody owns it.
I think it's the tippy top. This is too much of a fucking rabbit
and
hole.
I can't remember Jeremy Irons as the Alfred
he's
much because
good.
I never watched Batman v Superman, and I guess I watched Justice League, but
Jeremy Irons is Alfred is funny as hell. He's the funniest.
I don't think any of the Alfreds are bad though.
No, they're not.
Like I don't think there's ever been a bad Alfred.
Yeah, it's a hard fight because there's no last place. Because even even the 90s Alfred was like cool and he was funny. He's like, "Oh, grandpa, look at you
Yeah.
getting on the telephone."
And I think they all like do their own thing good.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
compared, like I mean, some of this other shit they've had actually bad shit. Like we got Catwoman with Halle Berry, and it's like
that is painfully
and
bad.
like the Two-Face, like they're not all that
or
great. either.
Bane.
Yeah.
The worst.
But have we only got the one Bane though?
Two,
oh no,
bro.
two Bane. Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, the good Bane of the two, but still not great because he's English instead of
but very
Hispanic.
good in comparison to the other.
Well, yeah, he's deserved a fucking Oscar compared to the other guy.
Yeah.
Batman
and Robin just had too much going on for it. They were trying to do too much.
Right, but like this movie had 3 villains.
Yeah, this one had a lot of shit going on.
I think it handled it well, but it was also a 3-hour.
But they also had
movie.
3
Yeah,
hours.
it was
So,
twice
like,
the
they had
movie.
time.
Yeah,
Those other movies are probably like an hour and 49 minutes.
yeah, they were hard capped for sure. What the fuck was I gonna look up?
I know. I was about to check something up too. Man.
Reeves' portrayals of Bruce Wayne and Batman and Edward Nashton / the Riddler were respectively based on Kurt Cobain and the Zodiac Killer. Weird. I would not have thought Kurt Cobain for Batman.
I mean, I guess the Zodiac Killer because of the whole.
I mean, the hair and the moody, like emo thing. I think that's what it's about.
Yeah, maybe just design wise, yeah. But
Yeah.
I could see Zodiac Killer for the Riddler.
100%. Like that makes sense.
What the hell? All right. Anything else we want to bring up here before we close out?
Is there any other character?
Dude, I creamed so hard,
No.
dude. I'm still talking about the car part where he just revved that shit and those turbos were fucking going, dude.
I feel like this is the least Batmobile we've ever gotten.
Yeah, dude, he had the bike-mobile the whole time.
Yeah, he was. It was just.
That's just a regular old.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a regular old motorcycle, man.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
The twins though were funny.
the comedy
like
in this
that.
movie worked really well.
Yeah.
It was.
I like how because he like pops up the first time, you're like, oh shit, like, and they're actually twins. I thought it was the same like actor.
Yeah, just doubled or whatever. Yeah, I just saw that when I was reading through it that it's 2 different dudes.
Because one of them I've seen in a lot. Maybe I've actually only seen both of them in different things. But
Oh yeah, wait. So one of them's in Teen Wolf and Desperate Housewives. Oh, he's in The Leftovers. I need to watch that show. The other one is in. Oh, that's it. Wait, what? I'm confused. Never mind. I'm mixing.
The
them up.
internet's confused.
There's
IMDb's
Charlie and
confused.
Yeah. No, I know. I hovered over them and they talk about both of their
Yeah.
roles in each other's like little blurb that comes up when you highlight them. It's too much. Fuck them.
yeah, they're not that important. I mean, they're funny, but
I didn't know that Barry Keoghan.
that's what I was just looking at right now. Yeah,
I didn't know that he was the Joker. Or unseen Arkham prisoner.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Matt Reeves. You bitch.
I
Commit.
was wondering
or
what he
don't.
was in.
I'm gonna try to find the article that said that Reeves said yeah, we're not fucking gonna.
You said-
I'm not gonna
why
visit
does it
that
come up-
character again.
It comes up as Officer Stanley. Was he in? Did he do 2 roles?
Who?
You said Barry Keoghan, the guy
Yeah.
from Eternals.
Yeah.
It says Officer Stanley. Is that what it's saying?
No, it's on the Wikipedia. It's saying makes a cameo appearance as the Joker.
Like when you look at the Batman cast, it comes up his name and then Officer somebody.
Oh, that's weird.
He might have done just both roles. though.
Probably, yeah. But I didn't see him in the background as a cop.
I mean, they did some good prosthetics though. Like a lot of people didn't look like who they were supposed
Dude,
to.
it is nuts the way that they made Colin Farrell invisible.
My brain can't process it.
Me either.
Like
and his what's it called? Accent is so perfect because it doesn't sound like him at all. It's so good.
it's so cool.
Wait,
but,
that's
like,
Colin Farrell?
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck?
He disappeared into the role, dude. He did such a good
He
job.
has a prosthetic, teeth in, dude. So his jaw's like.
All of them. I'm pretty sure everything below his eyes was prosthetics.
Oh, that's so funny. So he plays Officer Stanley Merkel. He's literally just in the background somewhere.
Oh, really? So
I'm
stupid.
assuming they didn't want to give up the fact that he was the Joker until the movie came out.
Probably.
So they clearly have it like, oh no, here he's in the movie. That's why he's on set.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's actually not that bad.
Yeah, it's super smart.
All right, let's go.
Oh, it says the Batman director shot fake scenes to protect. One big spoiler. So that's what it was about. So that might not even not be an actual movie. That might just be us like.
Oh, that
if people saw him on set.
That'd be
Yeah, it says that. It turns out Reeves had initially planned for Keegan's Joker to take a slightly bigger role in his film, only to almost cut him out of the movie entirely.
Damn.
Are you on the? What are you on the IGN thing or?
Nah, I'll link it. It's like this Variety.
Okay, because I found another like a IGN one too. That's so crazy though. I mean, it's smart though, like because like I was like, oh, I didn't even know the Joker was in this movie. I wasn't asking for him, but I definitely didn't expect him.
All right, dudes, let's do this.
Leroy
Jenkins. All right, favorite parts. James, go.
Favorite part is probably when they were in the club and Batman was just punching people in the face. I really did like all the club scenes though. Like it was a cool like aesthetic and everything like that.
The music was also baller as hell.
And then the 40 below, like the club within the club, dude.
Yeah.
But it's also because it's like cold, so like 40 below.
But then even
it's also below.
Yeah.
What?
That's funny.
I never thought of that. I'm just being
dude. I was like, oh, you fucking asshole. I was like, how are you not ever think of that shit, dude? Come on, you're like a fucking nerd.
Eric, go.
Dude, the fucking 20 seconds of that turbo fucking just going, dude.
No. Do you like how he stalled out though at first?
Yeah,
how he like jumped
fucking
a little
idiot.
That's because he don't know shit, dude.
I think he baited him. I think he was like, oh, he's not coming.
Just to see where he was gonna go, yeah.
Yeah.
But instead, it looked like he was like, I don't know how to drive stick.
But it would have been cool if he just fucking he didn't do the little stall thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was totally contributing to the whole, like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, woo.
Yeah, they beat us over the head with that, though.
I like how emo he is.
I do, too. I like him moody, because he's, like, moody, but to me, not like a little bitch.
No, he is being a little bitch.
No, dude, I thought it was a fine balance, where I was like, okay. I wasn't getting annoyed by him.
But I also like Gordon's character, man. Like, he's like, hey, man, you're going to go over there and then just punch me. And, you got about 20 seconds till they come.
I think the Penguin and Gordon's characters are the best comic book representation characters in the whole movie. Even Selina's was a little weird, especially because her whole thing is a revenge plot against her dad or whatever, which is kind of out of character. But like when you look at the characters compared to their comic book counterparts, it's Gordon's character and Penguin. Those are the two that are like, oh fuck, these feel so out of the comic book, it's ridiculous. I
mean, I like them visually too. Like even with Selina Kyle, like I like it visually. Like it like to me, I'm like, oh okay, this looks like Batman stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just talking about like the character wise.
Yeah. I mean, that actor just so good that like played Gordon though. Like I think he fucking got the assignment, dude. He knew what it was.
He really did though. He got the role and he's like, I got this.
And it's his voice too. Like that's what helps him. Like the way he speaks, like it just.
Yeah,
I loved him in The French Dispatch.
I need to watch that movie. It's on
Hulu.
Is it on Max?
Yeah.
Shit, it's on everything, I guess. Because I saw it on Hulu and I was like, I gotta watch this.
Dude, there's been a lot of these movies that have been on multiple platforms. It's been blowing my mind because
then the Drive My Car just came out on HBO Max too.
Dude, we can just decide to do a best film weekend by ourselves now, because I think all but like one is out.
Licorice Pizza, is that out?
It's on HBO Max, I think, or Hulu.
Get the fuck out of here, bro! I don't believe
Licorice Pizza. No,
I thought it was on something.
So look it up, because I got to talk about my favorite part really
quick.
But
I guess we could also just rent it.
I don't even think it's out to rent yet, but I think my favorite part. Oh, fuck, dude. What's my favorite part, man? It's really anything with Jim Gordon in it. I'm like, God damn, this dude, he's fucking slapping right now. He's really carrying the weight of this team that he's got going with him and Batman. He's really doing a lot of the heavy lifting here.
He's getting all the permits signed. He's getting
No
everything.
shit, yeah.
fucking-
He's really producing.
He just
the
let
fuck out of this.
Batman in places.
Yeah, but like,
He didn't get permits.
wouldn't
I love
you
that
though?
dudes were like, "Hey man, what the fuck's this guy doing here?"
Don't worry, bro.
I really don't understand the who's boss though in like a lot of that.
Oh, really? I thought they explained it pretty well.
I mean, the dude that ended up dying was the boss.
Both of the dudes that ended up dying were the bosses, actually.
Yeah.
It was all the other dudes who were underneath him that I'm like, bro, why you questioning him? He's your boss. He's
Yeah.
allowed to do this shit. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah,
But no, Licorice Pizza says it's new movies on VOD.
Mm.
So
where the
$20.
fuck are you reading that at?
Decider, new movies on demand, Licorice
What the
Pizza
fuck?
screen,
Oh, bro,
drive my
no,
car.
no, I'm not looking at no Decider, homie. I'm gonna just go to HBO. You go to Hulu.
Oh no, but like you look on it, it's available on it says it's $20 everywhere. It's like not anything yet. But it's
Yeah.
new to being able to rent.
Yeah, but I don't trust no bitch ass Google no more. Okay.
Yeah, I really
Damn, what
don't.
Google do you guys?
We
Oh,
talking
was it the Hulu thing that you had to pay for? Like it says on
Yeah,
Hulu,
that
right?
kind of
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
can
yeah.
eat my ass, dude. I'm trying to get to the business, homie. I'm not trying to fucking subscribe to 8 different
I
things.
mean, that is annoying though when it says it's on there. It's like, oh, but you have to have stars.
yeah,
Like,
no, fuck you. That means it ain't on there.
yeah, say it's available on stars.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that was kind of whack about this movie is one when he gets his wingsuit on, it just looked kind of shit.
It did. It definitely did not look as cool as it did in the Nolan verse.
And then
for fucking
I
sure.
didn't like him just getting shot. Just not afraid of bullets. I think those are my critiques of the movie.
I think the not getting shot by bullets is my least favorite. Also,
Like in that dark hall, like just him getting automatic gunfire to his chest. Nah.
yeah, and it was cool when they were shooting past him, but it's when it would hit his chest that I was like, "This is just lame. He's unkillable."
It's not on HBO Max, but no,
It's
I
not.
mean,
I
like,
just
I
like that.
get what you're saying, but it's just like, to me, it was like, whatever. This Batman's not gonna die. Like, obviously, this is fucking. He's still Batman for 50
But
years.
I thought even the shotgun like went through and you would have saw like a little bit of blood, but like I don't
Nothing.
think it did.
You know, he just ate it.
Yeah.
He was winded, is what fucking happened to him. He went,
Yeah.
But like, you actually see the only time you actually see damage is when he takes the battering off, and then you see there's holes in it. So it's like
I don't.
he
even
couldn't have
think those
taken
are-
much more shots.
I don't even think those are holes like that. I think those are holes for it to slot into. Like I don't think it's holes like because he would have had to
I get
take
what
the
you're saying,
battering
but-
off to get
yeah.
shot there. You know what I mean?
No, I think he does. But once again, we'd have to look at it again. It's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But it's like, it did to me. It looked like he had like bullet like indentions in like his suit.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
But at the same time, it's like those are small critiques. I thought this movie was fantastic.
Yeah, those are just the only things that pulled me out of the movie too. I was like, oh, okay. He's Superman. Fuck it. Just take the suit off, bro. Like, apparently you don't even need it.
But also, Gotham villains are stupid always. Like they should have shot him in the fucking face. Like,
Look,
I mean, yeah.
if I saw some dude walking up in a suit, I wouldn't think it's bulletproof right away either. But after the first goon shot him in the chest and it didn't work, I'm shooting him in the jaw. Like,
but by this they know who Batman is. They're aware of Batman.
yeah, but he's still a mythical creature.
Yeah,
'Cause
sure.
even-
Like,
Because even the thugs were like, oh, look at this fucking clown in a Batman suit, you know? And those other dudes were just fucking neckbeards on the internet who decided they
I mean,
were
he's
going to
not
kill
even
him.
Batman in this movie. He's fucking Vengeance.
Yeah, he never says I'm Batman. He just, which is so weird. Do all of it. Don't just fucking do vengeance, homie. Do
Yeah.
I am the knight. I'm Batman. No,
Yeah.
he said fuck it. I
Oh,
don't
that's
wanna
there's
be
more to
Batman.
that line.
Yeah, I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Batman.
We're
That's
getting I Am the Night in movie
Ah.
2. We're not getting I Am Batman till the third movie.
to the third movie.
Oh,
That's gonna
shit.
be the subtitles. Is
Yeah.
the Batman, the Knight, and then the Batman, the Batman. James, what was your least favorite part?
It's the Riddler like screaming like a lunatic.
Their piss poor representation of mentally divergent people.
Sure.
I mean, that's what he is. That's what we're assuming he is, right?
Yeah,
He's-
assuming.
Yeah.
He's
yeah, we're assuming
neurodivergent.
that.
Yeah.
I just like. I mean, I'm like.
Give me a
'cause I
Riddler
did
that
like the
isn't
character.
neurodivergent.
Like, I'm like, man, if they could have just toned it down just a little bit, I honestly would have loved this character. But
yeah.
But I still like it though. Like I don't think it's a bad character, and I don't think it's like if they could have changed a little bit about it.
I needed him to have a cane. I need the Riddler cane. Maybe a Riddler fucking thing on his forehead.
Tattoo.
Yeah, something.
I mean,
Something that
earring.
wasn't. Yeah. Something that was
said-
a leather daddy, you know?
said, okay, he's the Zodiac killer is what we're getting out of this though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I could see that though. The screaming was a little weird. It did kind of take me out of it too. All right, cinema scores. Would we rent it? Nope.
Nah.
no.
Would we buy this movie physically?
No.
Yes.
50-50 right now.
Wow. Would you buy it digitally? Yes.
No.
Just because I don't have the rest of them, so I'm just gonna randomly get this one.
Well, don't worry. It's not like it's part of a series yet, anyways.
The
You'll be alright.
seventh adaptation of Batman.
Would you buy this in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Voodoo?
100%. Because
Yeah.
I need to rewatch some stuff because it's 3 hours anytime.
I almost went today again to see it, but I was like, eh.
Wait, you're willing to go see this movie twice in theaters, but not willing to buy it physically yet,
Or rent it.
or rent it?
'Cause
Yeah.
it's free, dude. It's free for me.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Never
Free.
mind.
Technically, I mean, you still fucking put money towards it.
Wait, no. How many movies have you seen this month?
Dude, one Dolby and I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. It would have been your second Dolby this month, so it would have been free.
What do you pay a
Oh
month?
yeah, this-
$20.
the
$20?
lesser, the lowest tier, the one that only gets me like 10 states or whatever.
I think it's $20.
Yeah.
And a Dolby ticket is like $19.
Yeah, I've
But
only seen
technically,
one
it's like
movie.
you would pay 10 and 10 for the movie. I feel like it's not free until
No,
I get to
'cause-
$0.
No, because a Dolby ticket is $20. Like those tickets are more expensive. So like after
Yeah, so
you've
you pay
seen,
$20. So then you see the second one. Then since I already paid it $20, I feel like I paid $10 for each movie.
well then wouldn't it just
What?
keep going down and down with every
Yeah.
movie that you see?
Yeah, the more movies I see, that's why Movie Pass didn't work. Because I was like, I saw 10 movies, only spent $10. I paid $1 movie. Once I saw the 11th
No,
movie, I was like, I didn't pay shit.
no, that's literally not how that works because a dollar can be broken down more than just a dollar.
Yeah.
You'd be then paying cents for each movie.
Eventually, I did.
No, but your line of thinking doesn't make any sense because you'll never break even because each movie is still being broken down infinitely to a cent.
Yeah, but then if I'm like, damn, I saw all these movies for $1, that's a deal.
Holy fucking Jesus fucking Christ. It's like I'm talking to a wall.
If I saw $10 movies versus,
No, but like you see one $20 movie, that means it's just 20 and 20. That's it. The second you see your second $20 movie, that movie is now free. Because you've
Yeah.
seen the $20.
now I see two $10 movies.
Not how that works,
fucking
literally
guy,
at
dude.
all. It's literally the second one is free. Because you only paid for the first one.
Yeah, you
Dude,
can
go-
buy this and you get 2 half-off movies.
Go
Yeah.
go take off your context and scrub through your fucking images, dude.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
might need to roll this one back. Would we put this on in the background while people are over? No.
This
For
movie-
the
Too damn
soundtrack,
long.
dude? Hell yeah, dude.
I'd put the soundtrack on.
This movie is not a background. This movie is long.
But even
This-
if it was a short movie, there's no way I'd put this version of the Batman on in the background.
You can't just pop into this Batman movie.
The
No,
Batman, dude.
you could pop into Batman Forever or Batman and Robin. You cannot pop into the Batman though. Absolutely
There's
not.
like riddles going on. You missed the first riddle. You don't know what's going on. Where
Why
did you
the
get the
fuck-
cipher?
Why is that dude behind him? I don't
Wait.
understand.
Does he know he's Batman? Why is he writing to Batman?
Wait, who's smart here? Alfred or Batman? Which one's discovering the 2-letter decipher? I don't understand. I'm gonna go back to drinking, I guess. And then would we recommend it? Yes.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh
one.
yeah.
Only if you have 3 hours and only if you're not gonna check your fucking phone, you stupid piece of shit.
Shit, sometimes you need to get through movies.
No,
No.
not for this one. The dude in front of us was checking the stock prices at one point during this
Oh, what
movie.
a fucking cuck.
The market's down. We know it's down. It didn't change over the 3 hours.
Well, his dumbass thought, well, maybe there's a shot that during
It's
the
after
Batman
hours.
shot
You
back
can't
up.
even sell or buy.
he
not
could
to
have
the-
crypto.
Let me tell you though, this guy doing real bad in the market right now. He's
Oh,
doing
no.
real
I mean, the
bad.
market's bad.
He's
whole
doing real bad even in this. Even if the market was good, I don't think his shit would be doing that
Oh
great right now.
shit! Why'd you go see
Yeah.
the movie then, dude?
That's why he's like, shit, I need to make just enough to afford this ticket.
Yeah, He was just trying not to think about it, and his wife went to the bathroom, and his ass instantly opened up the stock app on his phone.
Yeah, because she couldn't have seen that shit. She thinks
No,
he's only in like $20 on Doge.
She would have yelled at him. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah.
Doge too, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I think it was some
no.
shitty crypto.
I mean,
he bought.
all crypto's down bad. Like there's no point even looking at crypto right now.
My man's
Just know you're losing money.
I booked the tickets, but I am traveling earlier, so I haven't watched it yet. Oof. Good thing you came into this hella late because we've been spoiling
damn,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, hard spoilers.
Well, you're about to hear our ratings though, and those aren't spoilers. Who's got a good rating? Anybody?
Oh fuck! I had a good one, but I forgot it. Oh, I got it.
Okay, go for it.
8.9 psi's of boost out of 10.
Oh my god, of NOS, you couldn't even do like 8.9 liters of NOS.
No,
or something
dude,
like that?
boost, dude. Come on, it has a
Boost.
turbo on that bitch.
Dude, it's Fast and Furious, dude.
I give this new movie 9 cat scratch fevers out of 10.
I'll
I
give it.
James, logically speaking, you're the
James?
last choice.
I don't, because I like the movie, but
Once Alex wants us to do our
I
rating.
still think The Dark Knight is better. So like,
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's got nostalgia attached to it.
yeah.
Trust me,
but-
dude. I love The Dark Knight. I like Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah, I like it better than Christian Bale's Batman, personally.
See, I mean, I don't, but like, this is a good Batman. Like, he's not bad by any means.
I think I like this movie better than Dark Knight.
And Zoe Kravitz was a little bit of a baddie.
A little bit of a baddie. Did we see the same movie?
I mean, the wigs were working it when she put those
Yeah,
wigs
that's
on.
what
She
I'm
was like
I
three
think
different
no,
women.
the wigs were ugly. I think
I don't
Yeah,
like the
dude.
short hair. I thought she looked better with the wigs.
you're crazy.
Wait, you don't think she was a baddie, Joey?
No,
You
Eric,
don't like the wigs.
I just said I don't like the wigs. Her without the wigs, total baddie. Her with the wigs, not a total baddie.
I would prefer
Still a
without
baddie.
the wigs, because then I'm gonna try to grab on and the wig's gonna fucking fly off.
Yeah,
so.
then you're looking like a fucking fool in the middle of it. You got a wig in your hand.
I'll put it on.
Yeah.
I'll give it 8 out of 10.
Oh, that's it, huh? Just
8 out of 10 wig pulls.
Yeah, wig fall offs, wig changes,
Oh my
costume
God.
changes.
All right. What are we reviewing next week? What's coming
Anything-
out? Is there
Yeah, I was
anything
gonna
coming
say
out?
that. I don't know.
Movies
All
coming.
right, no update on Marcus yet, James.
I'm assuming they're not doing it, even though they just opened it up to like Illinois is doing no
Non-vax.
vax like cards and all that stuff, and no
Damn.
mask.
Ooh, Everything Everywhere All at Once is coming out Friday.
What is that?
Is that the A24
A24
movie?
about the
Googly-eyed ones?
No, I don't think so. No, it is. It is about the Asian woman who does karate.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. The movie looks fire.
I saw the multiverse of madness, like they showed before that trailer, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this is just multiverse of madness, but better.
Yeah, but cooler.
You don't know that yet.
No,
Dude,
Multiverse
I
of
think they
Madness is gonna
literally
be
said
cool, but
multiverse in it.
I think that one is a multiversal movie. Turning Red is the new Pixar movie that's supposed to be really good. I don't think anything else though, not from what I'm seeing. Yeah, those are
Dude,
the two big movies coming out.
X?
X
Oh, no,
is
that's
coming
March
out next
18th.
week. Oh, bro,
No,
come
it's
on,
18th.
can't be doing
Why
this
you
to me,
lying,
Eric.
Eric? Why are you lying?
My bad, dude. My bad.
Yeah, so it looks like those are the two big movies. If we don't do those, we'll do something else. Fuck it. The Adam Project. Oh, I'm kind of excited for this. The Adam Project is the time travel movie starring Ryan Reynolds. Comes out on
What's-
Netflix.
What's the cursed?
That is the movie about like werewolves. It played before Scream.
Yeah. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
it came out already. Cause yeah, it's like I'm looking at the site and I didn't know what that was. So like, but it came out in February.
Shitty audience score. Good critic
Wait,
score. though.
everything, everywhere, all at once. That says opening March 25th for me.
Oh, what the fuck? Fandango just told me it's this Friday.
Oh well, I'm on like AMC's website.
Oh. Yeah, I should probably be looking there instead, huh?
Matt is telling me $5 for all these Oscar movies, but they're not playing any of the Oscar movies.
That's terrible. They
'Cause,
say, yeah, bro, you can watch it for $5. We're just not playing them.
We can see BTS Permission to Dance on stage.
Look at me.
March 12th.
Look at me. Do I look like Mary?
Shit, we'll be saving hella
Let
money
me-
though and
let
seeing
me
the same
squint.
experience.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I don't
Unless,
like BTS.
do we want that to be our first concert review? Is that BTS
No, I'm good.
one?
I don't got time or will for that.
Nah, man, I think we could do it, dude. Come on. We just have to try a little harder,
Oh,
you know?
dude, we definitely got to see The Lost City though with Sandra Bullock and Tatum.
That movie doesn't look bad. Crucify Me, it looks...
It looks
like-
better than.
I'm
Go
waiting
ahead.
on you.
It looks better than
what?
fucking Nathan Drake's.
It does look better than Uncharted. 100%. And I know
then
James is going to make fun of me. That movie looks fun.
I
looks
like
it'll
it.
be fun.
I'm gonna go watch it.
No. The Lost City.
Sure.
Channing
One, I
Tatum
like
is
Sandra
fun, dude.
Bullock, and Channing Tatum's cool.
Yeah. You're
And then Brad
telling me
Pitt shows
you're
up.
telling me you're more open to seeing Dog than you are to seeing the Lost fucking whatever.
But
The
Dog's
Lost
actually a
City?
good
Come on.
movie.
You don't know that the fucking Lost City is a bad movie.
I don't, but I'm just gonna make an assumption that it's not.
Yeah, but before
What?
you
You're
had seen
crazy.
the Rotten Tomatoes shit, you were assuming Dog was gonna be a shitty movie.
But I was gonna watch it regardless if it was shitty.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna watch The Lost City regardless if it's shitty.
All right, but I won't because it's probably shitty.
Nah, you don't know that. You don't know.
Yeah,
until
you're
you
crazy, man.
No, that movie honestly could be either really fun or actually, oh shit, this movie was better than I expected, or dog shit.
Know.
I'm letting you know
Apparently,
it's gonna be better than Uncharted, 100%.
it's gonna be better than Dog. Fuck it. It's gonna
Yeah,
be the
but
best
fucking
Channing Tatum
Uncharted,
movie
like
out.
who's saying Uncharted's good? Like, where are you coming at with this?
A lot of people liked it. It made a lot of money.
There's people like Tom Holland. They're on his dick.
I mean, but Tom
Oh.
Holland's pretty one note though, ain't he? It's got a
I've really only
90% on
seen
Rotten
him-
Tomatoes.
I've really only seen him in
Uncharted?
like,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
No, bro. Why would I lie about this?
Critics are saying that shit?
No, hey, whoa. We know critics
Yeah.
aren't gonna like this movie. Yet.
Okay, I was gonna say.
He only brings up fan scores with a shitty movie that he likes.
I'm not going to see this shitty ass movie. You're wild as fuck.
I mean,
You know-
Uncharted
you know
is a
what
movie I will
other-
100% watch when it comes on HBO Max.
I'm not even gonna bother to do that. This movie does not deserve
Yeah,
my time.
I'm not gonna bar.
But you're
Yeah.
gonna watch the Lost City Girls Night Out?
Yeah.
So?
The last time we watched a movie about girls going out, we loved it. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
Not
You
wrong.
mean-
can't.
The last time we did, sure.
Yeah. That's
I
what
watched
I
some other
said.
movies with girls going out. Not
Yeah, but you
fun.
be watching some shitty movies just to watch them though.
You be watching Tyler Perry movies, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
I actually just watched the new Tyler Perry movie because
You're
I didn't know
fucking
they were
ridiculous.
coming
Get
back.
the fuck outta here.
So the only reason you're not going to see The Lost City is because they're white. That's what that says to me.
You know another movie I'm gonna watch? It's
That
you
movie's
guys aren't
gonna
gonna
work.
Don't
watch.
save him, Eric. Don't. He's on the chopping block right now.
Ambulance.
That movie's
Just
100%
shit
gonna
it.
suck.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch the shit out of that movie,
I'm
dude.
gonna make you better not tell me about it because I'm gonna make fun of you for it.
Dude, if Movie Pass comes out in time, I'll watch it too.
I wouldn't
I'm
even
gonna
bother spending my movie pass money on that.
I'm
no
gonna take a
token.
There's
screenshot
only
of it
one
while I
credit.
watch
I'm
it.
watching that shit.
Yeah, that's a credit you could spend on fucking seeing Doctor Strange for the third fucking time.
Shit, probably.
That'd be a better spent token. All right, we don't know what we're doing. Maybe we'll do a game show next week. We don't know. Nobody knows. I don't know. That's for sure.
I definitely don't know.
Um,
I mean, there's still a lot of good movies on like HBO Max and stuff that we haven't watched.
that just came out. How long do we have until the Oscars?
shit.
What, the 22nd or the?
It'd be the
21st.
20th. The 20th is a Sunday.
So
Okay.
two weeks.
Yeah. We might have to
Damn,
gear
Damn,
up
it's
for
coming
that.
up quick.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll make decisions and then we'll fucking act on those decisions.
Are we gonna do like a ballad pick, even though we haven't seen all the movies? But I mean, if we do, I will
We
literally
can.
take time. Because if so,
I'm
I'll start
down.
just hammering out the movies, because like West Side Stories and stuff, like a lot of them are on stuff. I'll just start hammering them out.
Yeah, the only one that isn't is Licorice Pizza.
Yeah.
I'll print out a list and I'll hammer them out.
Nightmare Alley is well. We should probably make episodes about watching them.
Nah,
I mean-
Not about watching all of them, but we could do like a episodes preparing for the fucking Oscars, and it's like next week we review half of them. The week after that, so the week of the Oscars, we review the other half and
Mm-hmm.
talk about our picks.
Is it Nightmare Alley on HBO? Max?
HBO
Yeah,
Max,
Nightmare
yeah.
Alley just came out. Yeah,
That'd be the better way to do
that's
it.
nominated.
Yeah,
For
What the
something.
fuck?
It's kind of a weak year, ain't it?
So
Yeah.
it is though. March 27th is the Oscars though, so we have actually.
So we
one
got
more
3 weeks. So that's what we'll do. We'll do next week is the first half of the movies. The week after that's the second half of the movies. The 27th, the day of, we'll make a video about our predictions. That's it. Boom. We just hammered out the next 3 weeks.
Okay, we need to make a list of them.
And then
which
make
order
sure
to
you guys
the
watch
movies.
the
Yeah.
live shorts and animated shorts.
No, we're not doing that. Fuck all that.
I mean, they do those in theaters. I might spend a 30
Yeah,
minutes.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna go pop in, pop out.
Do they do that at AMC? Are they doing that this year? The shorts?
Nah, I'm doing it at the Landmark theaters.
Oh, we'll see. Some of us don't get the luxury, Eric.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
Marcus did it last
pirate
year. I
them.
don't know if they're doing it this year though, where they did the shorts and the live action and the animated.
I think
So-
those are second tier when it comes to making sure we watch everything.
All right.
Since I don't have easy access to those, and James
You don't
might
know
not
that yet.
either.
You haven't even checked.
I said James might not either. If they're at Marcus, I'll go see them at Marcus. But James doesn't know that they're there, which means they're probably not.
Yeah, I don't have a
there.
definitive answer. I can figure it
Yeah.
out, but
I
yeah.
think they are at Marcus.
Buy my
assuming-
ticket.
Nah, I'm alright.
All
I
right,
mean, I think
yeah,
it's only $5.
see, so you can buy my ticket. He's just fucking fronting.
He don't like you.
He acting different.
Yeah, just because they wanted to buy his car back.
That is what it is. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/sooner-later-TV for our review of Matt Reeves' The Batman. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social media at Sooner or Later TV. If you couldn't catch us on Twitch, don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms at Sooner or Later TV. Our episodes are recorded live on Sundays, typically at noon, but sometimes I can't watch the movie until 2 p.m., so we got to record them live at 6 p.m. and uploaded every Tuesday morning by 9 a.m. So tune in next week for our review of the first half of the Oscar award, our Oscar Best Picture nominees. We don't even know what the first halves are going to be. We might just go in alphabetical order, I guess. Who knows?
I think we should do the ones probably like the most accessible first.
Or the least accessible.
Or the
Get it
least
out.
successful.
Or,
yeah.
yeah.
We just bang,
Bang
those
it out right away.
Fucking- yeah.
We'll figure it out. So don't take out your phones during the movies. Don't talk to your sisters or brothers during the movie. Don't clap unnecessarily when the movie still has 2 hours left. Stop being a shitty moviegoer. And then we might love you. But we're still going to harbor a little bit of hate for you because you were a shitty moviegoer at first. We love you. Bye.